Frankenstein's got a journal, Wolfman has a blog. Swamp Thing tweets from down in his bog. Pete and Nash read it all, and now they're trying to see what's going on with these Vampire Diaries. Hello, welcome to the Vampire Diaries, the Vampire Diaries podcast, where a guy who has never seen the show watches the series with a super fan. I am the titular Petey. Let's just say I put the Petey in Vampire, but please call me Pete. Please, just call me Pete. Don't call me Petey, Ash. But please call me Pete. I'm here with my co-host and co-parent, Ash. Please call her...
Ash.
Ash.
That's me.
What's up, Ash?
Ash is short for Ashley, by the way.
Ashleah.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, I've been saying it wrong this whole time?
Ashley, but call me Ash. We like our nicknames around here.
Pete and Ash, a classic duo. Much like Stefan and Damon. What are some famous duos you like, Ash? I like doesn't Cheez-Its have a duos?
Yes.
And it's two flavors of Cheez-Its? Mm-hmm. I know that's what you were gonna say.
My favorite duos.
What about
Simon and Garfunkel?
Oh, you like them? They have some good tunes. What about Jack and Kate Winslet? What are they? Jack and Rose?
Jack and Rose.
You like
duo.
them?
Romeo and Juliet.
Ooh, Romeo plus Juliet.
I know.
Yeah, any other Leo duos? You just like Leonardo DiCaprio and... What about Leo and that bear in The Revenant?
Nope.
That was not a good duo.
Not a good duo.
It was a good duel.
Ugh. Gross.
What about Leo DiCap and Tom Hardy?
Yes.
In The Revenant.
Great.
But also they would be great in other stuff too.
That would be a good duo for sure. I was trying to think of like cartoon duos also.
Ren and Stimp.
Oh, Ren and Stimpy. My dad's favorite cat dog.
Cat dog. Your dad likes cat dog. Beav and Butt.
Yep. Beav and Butt.
Beavis Butthead.
What about the Garfield and the dog Otis? They're not.
Otis?
Yeah. Isn't that his name? Odie?
Odie.
Oh, Odie.
I mean, it could be short for Otis, I guess.
Come on.
I love Garfield.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Even more than Calvin and Hobbes.
Nuh-uh.
Just kidding, but Calvin and Hobbes duo.
Calvin and Hobbes, good duo. All right, let's do it.
Okay, we're going to try and get through this ep. There's so much happening in this ep, but we're going to try and get through it.
Yeah, let's get through it.
Can we?
Episode 14, Fool Me Once.
Cold open. Elena wakes up in the Hotel Motel Holiday Inn, as Ash said. Ben, the bartender, is asleep at his post. He sucks. Get it? Literally.
Yep.
Elena tries to get out of the hotel room. Ash says she should have opened the curtains.
Yeah, she's like, oh, this sleeping vampire's here. She's just walking around, trying to tiptoe and very carefully slide open the lock. She's standing next to a huge window.
I know. If only she knew like Stefan knows.
Does she? But she knows about the daylight. She's just not used to it, I guess.
Yeah, and I don't know if it was necessarily daytime.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, that's what I would have done.
Ben tries to compel her, and I was like, I bet she's faking.
Yep, she was totally faking it. She was wearing her necklace.
Yep. She had the vervain in the system. Mm-hmm. Just like Biggie had the Remy in his system.
Well, she doesn't have her vein in her system, just in her necklace.
Okay. A necklace isn't part of your system?
Nope.
Okay. Anna puts her in the bathroom. Bonnie's in the tub. Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, which that worked out for Elena to be like, oh, my friend is here. That's good.
Yeah, so last ep, Bonnie got stolen from her date with Ben.
With Ben, yeah.
And then Elena got stolen off screen by Anna.
Mm-hmm. They had a plan.
All right. In the main ep, Damon's reading the grimoire. Mm-hmm. The grimoire, that's grimoire. Not concerned about Elena, but Stefan is. And also, Damon, we know you're concerned.
He's concerned, but he's just so mad.
He's so mad.
That he trusted her, and then she totally just lied.
I said it looks like Damon got a little haircut from last ep. Remember he had a little flippy tail?
Yeah, you predicted that.
I did. Pete-diction. I know when people are getting haircuts.
You know who had good hair in this episode?
Ooh. Are you going to say Jeremy?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, I was like, Jeremy looks kind of cute in this episode.
Okay. Different strokes, I guess. Stefan acknowledges that it was his fault Catherine got taken away. That was big of him, I guess.
And he apologized, but it's like, geez, why did it take you so long to say sorry for that? But
yeah, it only took him 150 years.
Yeah, well, Damon was like, seemed to actually touch that he apologized and like that Stefan actually took responsibility for what happened. Mm-hmm. And so Damon, for like one hot second.
Yeah, just for like, 1 single second.
Oh, thank you. And then he's like, then he's just like, I want Elena to die.
Yeah, that was tough.
You know he's going hard if he's saying something like that.
Yeah, he was overcompensating.
Yep.
Elena tells Bonnie that the vampires need a witch to break out more vampires.
Oh, right.
Out
of the tomb.
Out of the tomb. In this show, they keep like dropping this knowledge on each other. Mm-hmm. It's a lot to handle, but people have taken it in stride. They're like, well, they need a witch.
Yeah, that's what witches are for.
Yeah, break out vampires out of tombs.
But yeah, Bonnie was like, why didn't I know any of this? You know, Elena, who's in this vampire scene, her best friend's a witch. They should communicate a little bit more often.
And that's what we're here to talk about, Ash. Communication. Very important.
Very important.
Honesty,
We got a
Ash.
sleeping pug also.
Yep, the pug is snoring in the background. Communication, Ash. Caroline does some good communicating
She did.
in this episode.
She was really trying her best.
Mm-hmm. We'll get to that. My buddy Ty. Haven't seen him in a minute.
Uh-huh.
Hey, him and Matt. They're going to a party with 10 kegs, Ash.
They kept being like 10 kegs, 10 kegs, 10 kegs.
Yeah.
I was like, after a while, it doesn't even sound like real words.
No.
What is your keg story, Pete?
Oh, man. I have so many. Hey, we met around a keg. I mean, we didn't meet around a keg, but we had some good flirtation around a keg.
At a keg party. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't have to go too much into all of the specifics, but we had a keg party, hanging loose. Mm-hmm. We were definitely of age. And we were relaxing responsibly, but also having some flirtation.
Yeah, that was fun. I in college, me and my friend Justin had this hilarious moment. Yeah, so we were at this party, and we show up, and someone's like, "Oh, the keg is."
They're like, keg's tapped.
And we were like, what? The keg is tapped. That's so ridiculous.
Both at the same time.
We were so mad.
They were so mad.
But that just means that it's like ready to be used.
Yeah.
But we were thinking that they were saying the keg was kicked. Which means that it's empty.
Yeah.
So we were so mad that the keg was
tapped.
Was ready.
Yeah. Like, man, we have to drink beer now? No.
We just looked at each other like, what?
Yeah.
That makes me laugh so hard every time.
I wonder if us saying tapped and kicked to young ears listening now, they're like, what? Like we're saying groovy or something?
I
Like,
know.
Are there cool new terms? Do people not even drink beer anymore?
Or kegs.
Or kegs? I don't know.
Maybe
It's
they don't
like-
even know what a keg is.
It's probably just like White Claws and pass me a claw and
Totally.
ain't no laws.
Yeah, man, I really don't know, but if you don't know what that means, you just learned 2 new vocabulary words.
My buddy Ty.
Yeah, keg party.
Keg party. Duke goes to Duke. His name is Bob or something, but he goes to Duke. Call him Duke.
Yeah.
I feel like he should have gone to V-Tech, Ash. They're in the area.
That's true.
Duke. They're billboarding the Duke party way better than the Halloween app.
Oh my
I'm going to keep
God.
ragging on this Halloween app.
All right, well, they improved from like episode 4 or whatever.
It's true. Caroline and Matt are doing the will they, won't they thing now. What are they, Ross and Rachel?
Yeah. I mean,
What are they, Stefan and Elena?
I would say Steph and Elena are
Yeah.
the same. Everyone this here is always so wishy-washy and like so open about not sure if they want to commit or not.
You got to fill 42 minutes, I guess, Ash.
Oh, yeah.
Damon is looking for Bonnie at Graham's house. Graham's ain't playing.
No, she's like, you are not welcome here.
And Grams, I can only describe her as crunching up Damon's brain.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he's like, oh, like he gets a crazy headache, sort of.
Yeah. They don't go into too much about what she's doing, but it doesn't look good.
Nope.
Doesn't look like it feels good.
And he leaves.
Yeah.
She's like, don't mess with me. Don't mess with me, says Grams.
Grams kind of looks like Prince.
I know.
Anna's mom, it is her mom, Pearl.
Pearl, not just her vamp mom.
Nope, not her drag mother. Is in the tomb. Anna calls Stefan. She needs the grimoire. That's what they're reading later. Bonnie and Grams, that's what they're reading to get the spell? Or did they just know the spell?
No, they were reading that.
That's what's up. Bonnie throws some water on Ben and it sets him on fire.
On just his arm.
Yeah, I guess that was a spell she did, or was it holy water? Or?
No, she made it turn into fire. Just like she did at the car wash.
Yeah. Also, a little call ahead to what will happen to Ben.
Yeah, there's a lot of fire in this episode.
Ooh. Very hot episode. Jeremy invites Anna to the party in the woods by the cemetery. Cemetery party's not just for cemetery weirdos, Ash.
No.
It's for jocks and bros, too.
And recently graduated college freshman.
Duke.
Or not, he's probably not even a freshman, I don't know.
I don't know.
They said he throws a party every time he comes back. So it's like, is that every couple times a year or what? Who knows?
He likes to party. Damon meets Anna at the town square. They love the town square.
Yes.
They're going.
Did you see how he was right next to the grill? Like,
yeah.
Jeremy's coming out of the grill right at the town square.
Yeah. Something bothers me about the font of the Mystic Grill's logo. Yeah.
It looks like the font of this restaurant in my hometown called Anthony's.
Interesting. They're going to meet at the church this evening to release the vampires.
Yep.
While the party is on and popping.
Yeah, and they're like, cool, we can have these vampires released and then they can feast on these humans.
Sounds like a all-you-can-eat buffet. Sounds like the kids will be tapping kegs, and the vampires will be tapping
humans.
Humans, or no, hey, tapping legs.
Legs and kegs.
I don't know, Ash.
Oh man,
we don't write this stuff. This isn't scripted, Ash. This is totally off the cuff and the dome.
The cuff and the dome. Legs and kegs sounds like a bar/gym.
Legs and kegs, yeah. Get a little workout and then
pound of beer.
Yeah, is kegs and eggs something?
Probably. Like a bro brunch is called kegs and eggs.
Ugh. College is bad.
No, it's not. College is good. Everyone should go to college.
I agree. Stefan, or a trade school where you can learn a trade and make some real money.
Yeah.
Stefan busts into the hotel. Typo. Not bruns up Ben. Burns. Burns up Ben. Tells him to
by
leave.
By opening the window.
The
like
window.
Elena should have.
And the curtains.
The curtains, the door.
That was smart.
He had to hide in the corner in the shadows.
Mm-hmm. Ben. Oh, leave town or he'll kill him. Hey, you know what I was thinking? I was like, how many hours until nighttime? Ben the bartender's gonna be so bored in there.
Yeah, we're just sitting in the corner.
That'd be so annoying. That's the scene that you never see in these movies where it's like, you better stay here till I get out of town or something like that, like in an Old West movie or something like that.
Right.
We never see the meantime where the person is waiting and they're like so bored.
Yeah, because it would be boring for us as a viewer.
Okay, but just show me it for 15 seconds. Show
right.
Ben like, like he's a little bit burnt still and it's like healing. He's like, I'm so bored. Like, and like there's a sunbeam across from, like, separating him from the remote.
Yeah,
It's like,
that's funny.
Ah.
I like that.
And like he even reached the point like, it burns his fingertip a little bit. Give me that 15 seconds.
He might be like able to risk it. Just like burn your hand for a minute, get the remote, and then you'll heal up again.
What show would you burn your hand for to watch the television while you were waiting to leave town?
The Vampire Diaries, of course.
I would do it for Nathan For You and the Vampire Diaries.
What about also Dave?
Ooh, new ep of Dave?
Yeah.
I would rewatch season 1.
You would burn your hand to rewatch it?
I would burn my hand. Oh, hey, Ash, I started watching Castle Rock. First ep was good. I don't know if I burned my hand for it yet. Can't commit to that yet. It's it takes place in sort of like a Stephen King universe.
Oh, yeah.
It's cool.
That's cool. You know, I was just thinking while you were talking about how I would burn my hand to get the remote to watch Drag Race.
Ooh.
RuPaul's Drag Race.
Heck yeah.
And then you got like 45 minutes to kill. Those are long episodes.
For sure. Well, once you have the remote, you can keep watching.
I know.
Yeah. Grams, Bonnie, Elena, Stefan teaming up versus Anna and Damon and Ben is what they were setting up. And even then I said, but I bet Damon will end up helping his bro. I guess that didn't really happen, but certainly
They work together in the end.
yeah.
Is this the big team up that you were predicting? You were like, Bonnie's going to open the tomb. They're going to team up to fight some...
Yeah, I
Bad
didn't know Grams was going to be in the mix, and there wasn't like an epic battle. It was more of like, I'm going in the tomb, I'm closing the tomb, I got to help the tomb, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But close enough.
Yeah.
I still Pete-dicted it.
Yeah, it was pretty close.
Yeah. If I could Pete-dict the winner of the Super Bowl as well, I don't know.
You would know who was winning the Super Bowl.
I would know sort of who kind of wins the Super Bowl.
There's only two options.
Yeah. All right, destroy the vamps with fire.
That's what Graham says.
Yeah, just like your dream or my dream.
One of us had a dream like 12 years ago. And I was like, you have to burn them. It said it in the dream.
Yeah. But I think you were fighting zombies.
Well, you should burn them too.
I would. But I think your dream or my dream, it's such a shared history at this point. I know I wrote a short story about it. I think it was your dream, but I wrote the short story about it. But anyway, in your dream, you were like fighting zombies and you couldn't figure out how to kill them. And then you woke up in real life and you're like, oh, fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to kill these things with fire.
Yeah, totally. Grams knows what's up.
Damon says, fool me once in the episode. That's the episode's title.
It is.
The end of that.
There's lots of fooling going on, though.
Man, I felt fooled.
There's some fooling that happens in this tomb.
I pity the fool.
Stefan was fooling Damon, and Elena fooled Damon, and
There's a little fooling around.
with some kissy-kissies. Not as much fooling around in this
Not
app.
really,
They were really
no.
getting down to business and trying to do this tomb situation.
Yeah, I think that at the end, Damon feels like a fool
Absolutely.
because of Catherine.
I know. That's one of the things I was saying.
Dang. Betrayal, Ash.
I know. It's sad. Poor Damon.
How are you going to just be in Chicago and not holler
Well,
at your...
you're jumping
Okay.
ahead. That's why I didn't say it.
All right. Elena and Damon have an understanding. She will help him get Catherine back. Elena takes off her vervain necklace to be like, cajole me once. Or, compel. But Damon gives it back.
Yeah, Damon does just really want to have a real relationship or friendship with Elena where they're honest.
Damon is insecure. We've said this.
And he's had his heart broken, and he's a sensitive one.
He's like every high school senior who just had their first breakup and can't trust anybody.
Oh, did you have that experience?
No, not me. I'm talking about other people. Damon admits that he likes to have fun, Ash.
He does.
He's much like girls.
Just wanna.
They just wanna. All right, they trust each other for now.
Mm-hmm.
Their trust goes back and forth like Elena and Stefan's being together in the first several eps. I trust you, I don't trust you. I have to be with you, I can't be with you.
Yeah.
She's wrapped up with these bros.
I know.
She's intertwined.
Just like Catherine was.
She's filling a Catherine-sized void for these bros.
The exact size.
Yes. I'm worried. Uh-oh. Stefan, is your love true?
Uh-oh.
Pete-diction, it's not. Just kidding.
Right.
As of now, it seems like it is. All right. Damon brushes off Matt at the party. He's with Caroline.
Yeah, that was the first time Damon and Matt met, and Damon's like, there's a reason for that. And he's like...
I don't meet
whooshed.
just random bros that who cares if I meet
Anyway.
them. Why would they have to meet?
I don't know.
Stefan and Grams are prepping the tomb. So they're popping back and forth between the cemetery, the tomb, like the cemetery party and the tomb prep.
Yes.
Ty, my buddy Ty, asked Jeremy for weed,
Yeah.
but Jeremy doesn't party anymore.
I know.
And Ty's like, do you even have any friends? And if I was Jeremy, I would have said, yeah, your mom. And then Anna arrives, and Anna, I guess, is his friend. But
Yeah.
I guess we learn that she was fully just using him. She seems really sincere, and they kiss and stuff.
She was fooling him as well. But I think she probably liked him and enjoyed spending time with him also.
But also, she also is 150-something. Mm-hmm. She's just talking to this 15-year-old guy. Very weird.
Yeah.
Jeremy references remembering Vicky to
Yes.
Anna. That's who he
When
is
he was
talking about.
saying that this place reminds me of someone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then it was
R.I.P.
it was sad because Vicky left him, aka she died, and now Anna's like, oh well, now I'm leaving. Me and my mom are leaving town. I
Yeah.
was like, poor Jeremy. Everyone's leaving him all the time.
Just like Vicky and her VA Beach mom. Mm-hmm. They kiss. All right, does she get blood eyes because he's got vervain?
Yeah, that's what it looked like at first, but I think she got blood eyes because
H for B?
she was H for B.
Dang. Hey, if we made H for B t-shirts, would people buy them?
That's a good idea.
Like, it would be, I'm thinking maybe in a similar font to our logo, and it literally says horny for blood. Ben knocks Jeremy out.
Yeah. And Anna's like, you didn't have to hit him that hard. He was like, yes, I did. Because he was jealous they were kissing.
Oh, that's why? I
Yeah.
thought he was just a big, dumb idiot.
No, he was jealous they were kissing.
Also, he healed from his burn, and also he didn't leave town.
Nope. And I think when Anna came and saw that he was in the room, hiding in the shadows, and she left without him. Or no, she didn't actually leave. I was thinking she left without him and left all the windows open. But no, they were just still standing in the room, and she's like, we'll meet them there. I
Yeah.
was thinking that would have been pretty cold to just leave him hiding in the corner. But that Stefan was the one who did that, not Anna.
Yeah. I was going to say, do you think Ben has taken any bartending shifts yet as a vampire? Probably not. He just probably took off to go on the date with Bonnie, and then it's just later that
Like the next
day
day.
or the next day or whatever.
Yeah. Do you think he's going to keep bartending after this?
Probably not. Where did we leave him?
Do you not
No,
remember?
yeah, I remember now. Well, yeah, I think he might be making a couple of flaming shots.
Hot toddies?
Uh-huh.
That's what I was going to say.
Some hot bodies. Yeah, one in specific.
Huh?
His.
I know.
Ty and Matt are bros.
Yep.
Matt doesn't want to be in a public couple. Okay.
He's just afraid of that PDA. So Caroline's going a little too fast for him.
Whatever.
And also, I feel like because he was talking to his bro friend, that
Yeah.
he had to like bro it up
For sure.
instead of being like, "I like her,"
Yeah.
which guys should just be able to say how they feel without it being like looked down upon.
I agree. Maybe Gen Z does a better
Yeah. I would hope so.
better job of that. I don't know. Gen Z, drinking White Claws, having honest conversations.
Nothing wrong with that.
Who knows? Caroline seems clingy, they say. Dude, bros hate clingy girls. It's just a fact.
Well,
We've seen it time and time again.
Girls hate clingy guys.
What? What about Spider-Man?
Okay.
He's clingy.
That's good. I would let him cling. Tom Holland.
Okay. Yeah, well, we have to... Have we already talked about this on the pod?
What?
Fave Spide?
Fave Spide. Oh my
Faves.
gosh, Pete. Too many abbreviations.
Favorite Spider-Man?
Tom Holland.
Yeah. Definitely not Andrew Garfield, right?
No. And not even Tobey Maguire.
Yeah. Tobey Maguire is the OG, though.
Well, yeah, because he was the first.
Okay. Well, they're just different.
Okay. Tom Holland.
Which MJ? That's the question.
What's her name?
There's
Zendaya.
There's Emma Scott, and there's Kirsten Dunst.
I think all the MJs are good. But I think Zendaya. You gotta have the Zendaya-Tom Holland combo.
It is a good combo.
Duo. They're a duo.
They're a duo. A classic duo.
Yes.
Just like Pepper Jack and Cheddar. Cheez-Its.
I know, I got it.
People listen to this for the callbacks, Ash. Mm-hmm. Grams and Bonnie are doing a spell, and the tomb opens.
Yes.
Damon takes Elena into the tomb.
As like collateral to be like, you can't close this tomb with Elena in here.
Yep. Ben and Anna are holding Jeremy hostage. Anna wants her mom out of the tomb. We know that. Mm-hmm. Me. Oh, okay. When they opened this tomb, this was not what I was expecting. Mm-hmm. Some shriveled up vamps in the corner.
What were you expecting?
I was expecting them to be like all huddled together and like mad and like rah, rah, like so hungry and like turned into like freaks. Uh-huh. Like not all shriveled up, but turned into like my joke in my notes is I wanted it to be like a Blade rave where they're all and like that. But also in the movie, I forget what it's called now. It's Ethan Hawke. And I've referenced it. I think I referenced it in the first episode of the pod. Mm-hmm. And it's like futuristic. I forget what it's called. But some vamps turn crazy in that movie. And they turn into like Bat Mr. Burnses in a way.
Well, I think that, you were talking about how this show had no like horror part. But this was definitely the most horror that it has shown.
It's true.
Because they were some creepy, decrepit vampires.
Yeah.
But then open it up with the blood eyes.
Yeah. I sure got what I asked for, I guess.
You did.
Yeah. I like shining the flashlight around and seeing some scary faces. Oh, and the flashlight on that guy's face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they did a good job. It did seem like the way they were talking about the tomb, that they were going to open the tomb and all the vampires were just going to come pouring out.
Yes. Daybreakers is what it was called. I just remembered.
Yes. Yeah, but because they're like, oh, it's going to be so hard. How are we going to just get Catherine out and keep everyone else in or whatever? People were going in and out of that thing for like 20 minutes.
Yeah. They were.
And maybe they didn't know what to expect.
So many in and outs. I thought I was going to get a animal-style burger at the end. Right? Mm-hmm. Stefan flips Ben, fights him, flips him.
Yep.
Then he burns him up.
Yeah, that was a fun scene because Ben was like, I heard about you. You don't feed.
Yeah.
I'm stronger than you are. And
yeah,
then,
but he's a noob, though.
Yeah, he's a brand new vampire. Stefan's obviously stronger. He just flips him so easily.
Yeah.
Is that all you got? He's like, no, I got this. And just flame throws him, burns him all up.
Yeah. And he had a great shot with the flames, holding the flamethrower. Mm-hmm. And my Pete-diction there is that you thought he looked hot, literally.
Yes.
And also in a sexual way. Some old vamps in that tomb, I wrote. Mm-hmm. Stefan is sad. The Damon can't get out of the tomb. Oh.
Well, yeah, so they find out that they were able to open the tomb, but Grams wasn't planning on releasing the whole spell.
No.
So that only humans could go in and out, so Elena was going to be fine. But once the vampires went in, they would be stuck in there forever. But Bonnie does not want that to happen because Bonnie is actually friends with Stefan. And she knows he's a good guy. And she doesn't want that to happen to Elena because Elena's her best friend. So then her and Grams start to work on opening the tomb all the way.
Yeah.
But when Stefan finds out that before that, when Damon is in there, he's like, you can see he gets a little teary.
He gets a little...
Even though he had just told his brother, I can't wait till you're out of my life.
Grams is going hard at Damon. She's like, all right, he's going to get trapped in there. She knows he's going to get trapped in there.
Mm-hmm.
She wants that.
Yeah, she knows he's not a good vamp.
Man.
She has a good friendship with Stefan, but she's like, she said that the souls speak. So the other witches were not a fan of Damon.
Man. Damon says Catherine's not there. He's very mad. Elena gets the bros to come out. I think not only is it a bummer for Damon that Catherine wasn't in there, I think it's a bummer for us in that moment.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that.
Yeah, felt like we were strung along.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no Catherine.
No Catherine, just a bunch of shriveled up stage makeup-y. No, they look good.
They honestly didn't need to do that at all. They never even needed to open the tomb. I mean, Anna gets to have her mom or whatever.
But we only met the mom 2 episodes ago.
And also Anna hasn't been, like, very kind.
No, they're truly are weaving these storylines, Ash. And now the first 14 eps, we need the grimoire, we need the witch, we need the comet. Mm-hmm. All those things are for naught. Yeah.
They talk about how the show is broken up into chapters each season. And the first chapter in season 1 was the Vicky chapter. And it was all about how she became a vampire and, like, all of that, like, kind of learning what it was like to be a vampire. Mm-hmm. And then the second chapter was the tomb chapter. And that chapter just ended. So there's going to be, like, a new chapter beginning in this season.
Ep 15, a new chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It's almost like a book, how there are chapters in it.
Yes. But I was so sad for Damon, though. Like, he was like, once that tomb opened, he's like, yeah, she's going to be here. I'm going to finally see her.
Yeah.
But also, like, the tomb has been closed for 5 years or whatever. And he's been waiting and trying to get Catherine out. That's so long. And she's just out the whole time.
Yes, the ultimate betrayal. We'll talk about that in a second. But another scene which could have been in this ep is Damon getting ready to see Catherine. He'd be so excited, put on his favorite leather jacket or whatever. Uh-huh. It would also be like he's getting ready to go to that keg party.
You just like watching Damon dance around. He loves to dance.
Yep. Paul, I think, is his character's name in Rules of Attraction. Mm-hmm. He has a great... We normally think of the getting ready montage for the ladies.
Right.
This one is for the ladies, I would say. He's getting ready for a date in Rules of Attraction.
Yep.
Does some good dancing, some good tunes.
Great scene.
Grams is weak after the spell. It took a lot out of her.
Mm-hmm.
She's not a young witch anymore, Ash.
No. So, I don't know if we said, like, what happened at the end of the tomb situation. So, at the end, the tomb closed. Everyone got out who was supposed to get out. And then Elena talks to Jeremy, making sure Jeremy's okay because he was just left outside the tomb. And then she's like, are you all right? Is there anything that you need? I'm going to go over to Bonnie's house. He's like, no, I'm just going to go to sleep, whatever.
Yeah.
And then he immediately sits down at the computer, and what's he do?
He bings vampires.
Yeah, the Bing search engine. He just bings the word vampires, because now he's probably like, he was lying to Elena, obviously. Saying he was pretending he couldn't remember, but he did.
He's like Chandler the way he's binging vampires.
Yeah. And then Elena goes to Bonnie's house, and that's when Bonnie's walking Grams in, and Grams is all weak.
Yeah. Man, Jeremy, he's going through it. Mm-hmm. I mean, we'll get to Grams and Bonnie, but Jeremy, he bings vampires. And what's that going to do? What's that even going to do? Like he's getting a basic, I don't know. I mean, maybe he's putting 2 and 2 together, like Alaric was wanting all this stuff and saying, "Oh, vampires,"
Right.
having.
Well, Jeremy could have and should have learned way more about vampires by reading those journals than from binging vampires on the internet.
What's he gonna do next? Ask Jeeves about Dr. Frankenstein? I don't know, but Damon is Pia.
Wait, do you remember when Yahoo was called Yahooligans?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I was one of those Yahooligans.
I remember you had to search on Yahooligans, and then you got to search on Yahoo, and then eventually you could do a Google search.
For sure.
Good old Yahooligans.
Man, back when we were young Yahooligans. Back when I was in elementary school, Ash, there was one computer, I think in the whole school probably. Nah, just one in the library. Because we had computers in our classes where you could do like clip art and then print it out on that paper that was strung together with the printer paper and the perforated holes on the side. But anyway, there was just one computer in the library that had the internet. I guess it was probably the only computer that had the internet in the whole school. And I would go in there and be like, well, what's a joke? What's a good joke? How the time has passed but yet stayed the same. I'm still...
Wow.
I have a dad joke book that is a bestseller. Mm-hmm. Yeah, which is a good thing.
And now people can search for jokes and find you.
Oh, man. I once was searching for jokes, and now if you search for jokes, you might find me.
Exactly what I said 1 second ago.
I'm agreeing with you by repeating you.
All right, where are we at? Bonnie?
Damon is PO'd at Pearl and Anna.
Oh, yeah. He's like, why do you get to have happiness? Why do you get to have a happy ending? I don't.
Catherine, bribed the guard or turned the guard and was let out of the tomb. Mm-hmm. Anna saw Catherine in Chicago in 1983, Ash. Which, couple of things. A, let's get a flashback. 80s, Catherine, Anna.
That'd be so fun.
Going to a Bulls game, seeing rookie year Michael Jordan.
Whoa.
Nah, that is the next year, but that'd be cool.
Oh, that would be cool.
They should
Excuse me.
They should paint them into to courtside. How'd you get these tickets? And it's like, I know a guy, and then smiles at Rodman.
They could compel any of those guys.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That's fun.
Except Rodman was probably still playing for Detroit at the time. We're watching The Last Dance.
Sounds like you have some fan fiction to write, Pete.
Ooh, if there's no. Oh, all right, Ash. If there's no ep where we get a flashback to Catherine and Anna in 1983 Chicago, that might be the spec.
You should do a little short story.
Some true fan fiction?
Yeah, and then we can read it on the pod.
All right, remind me. Yeah, maybe that could be... we might have to do a little hiatus coming up. Mm-hmm. So maybe we'll... Okay, maybe. Not promising anything.
Got your wheels turning.
Mm-hmm. End montage. I guess it's not really a montage. It just shows Damon is very sad, and then we go to Grams and Bonnie, and we kind of stay on them.
Yeah.
But it set it up like music and thematic sadness.
Yeah.
Grams dies.
Grams
R.I.P.
dies.
That's crazy.
So sad. Bonnie is so sad.
Mm-hmm. She's trying to magic Grams back to life. Mm-hmm. But she's not strong enough, probably, and even if she did, we know that bringing people back to life doesn't really work out the way you want it. We've read The Monkey's Paw, Ash. Mm-hmm. We've read many...
It's never an easy
horrific
job.
Short stories where... Pet Cemetery, Ash. Mm. We know once someone was crossed over, we don't necessarily want to hang out with them.
No. But yeah, so sad. R.I.P. Grams.
And then the episode ends.
And also, real quick, I'm so sad about Grams too because she helped them. For what?
She was just again. Yeah, it was
just for literally to get Pearl out of the tomb.
Terrible.
I mean, she did it to get Stefan out, but
they didn't have to even go in there.
Go in the first place.
No, it sucks. So if you boil it down like that, it really sucks. Obviously, watching how the events play out, you're like, oh, this leads to this, leads to this. But if you're just like, Grams died to get Pearl out of the tomb, it's like,
yeah, lame.
Leave that Pearl in the clamshell, I'd say. Mm-hmm. Right? Isn't that a thing? Okay, so the episode ends with, so earlier in the ep, Damon brings a blood bag for Catherine, bag of blood, literally.
Yes.
He gets mad, throws it against the wall.
It trickles down the wall.
Drip drops. And then at the end of the episode, a guy, is licking on the walls, I guess.
An old vampire that's been trapped in there. Yeah, he picks up the blood bag and drinks it.
He says the snozberries taste like snozberries.
Yep.
And I guess it gives him enough juice to start hobbling out. But so the spell eventually just did work, and now anyone can just waltz out of there?
Yeah, that wasn't very clear. It doesn't necessarily look like it was maybe the tomb front door, or maybe it's the back door, or who knows.
So that's going to be a thing.
Yeah.
There's going to be a drama there.
Yep. The beginning of the third chapter.
Random vamping around.
No, yeah, that's not good.
He's going to maybe go to that party.
Did you like how those old vamps are wearing all their old 1864 clothes?
Sure.
1964.
I would like it better if they were wearing some 80s clothes and had their hair all teased up. Maybe the guy who walks out has a big fro or something.
That'd be fun.
Be awesome. But that wouldn't make any sense.
Nope.
Stefan, or Damon brought in some cool clothes when he went in there to get Catherine. They're like, Catherine, I brought your favorite Def Leppard shirt. Right?
Oh my gosh. You need to get on that fan fiction because you got some crazy ideas.
What band do they listen to?
Bon Jovi. Didn't they say that already?
Yeah. Is Bon Jovi a Chicago guy even? Maybe Lexi and Stefan were partying with Bon Jovi and Catherine was just over there looking like, I guess I can't party with Bon Jovi because these guys will sell me out.
I think they saw him in New York or something.
New York. The Big Apple.
At the Garden.
Madison Square. All right, Ash.
What?
When you're on a PD pod, there's a game once every 7 episodes. All right. Which it's less of a game and more of just a...
Don't build it up, then bring it down.
Fun question. What Chicago celeb do you think that Catherine most likely sucked the blood of?
What are my choices? I don't know. I don't have a memory bank of
Chicago celebs? I think the Belushi Bros.
Okay.
Any of the Bulls.
You obviously had an idea.
I don't know. I was just thinking. There's a lot of comedy that comes out of there.
Yeah, what about that guy who makes those shows that we like? On Netflix. They're...
Oh, yeah.
Love? Swanberg.
Not Love, but Easy.
Oh, yeah, Easy. That's what I meant.
Oh, man.
Joe Swanberg's blood.
I would love to see the vampire cast in a Swanberg.
Yes. That's my answer because that's the only person I know who's from Chicago.
Swanberg? Well, we know Dave Franco hangs out up there.
He's not from there.
Okay, but he's in Easy. Anybody from Easy Catherine can hang out with.
Okay, but I already said that. What's your choice?
Mark Maron and Emily Ratajkowski from another episode of Easy. We're only doing Easy.
Oh, man. Easy's a great show, by the way. You should check it out.
Easy. I feel like it'd be easy to, literally, no pun intended, I think it'd be easy to scroll past Easy because you're just like, what's that? Mm-hmm. And you might not know Swanberg. Joe Swanberg. Swanberg co-wrote The Rental with Dave Franco. And that was a good movie.
It was.
Spooky.
Horror?
Thriller? Thrilling.
How many fangs, Pete?
I said 1.75.
Really?
I liked it. Very good. A lot of range of emotion from Damon. R.I.P. Grams.
Yeah. I can go with 1.75 as well. I'm glad they finally figured out this tomb situation because we can stop talking about it.
I'm kind of tired of the tomb. Let's bury that storyline.
Yeah. I'm ready for the next, but I'm glad that it had a good little wrap up.
Yep. I want to hear less about the grimoire and more about the armoire. I don't know what that means. Okay, Pete-dictions. Road trip.
Yeah? To Nolans?
I wish. No. Chi-Town.
Oh, my gosh.
The Windy City, Ash.
That's your real prediction?
My Pete-diction is that they go to a Bears game, the Sears Tower. They get a real slice of deep dish.
To go find Catherine, you mean? Like, 'cause you're just making absolutely no sense right now.
Yeah, they said she's in Chicago. I mean, she's probably still not there 26 years later or whatever, whenever this is set, 2009.
Yeah.
She's probably not still there, but maybe they can go hunting for some clues.
Go reach out to the vamps they know in Chicago. See if
Yep.
anyone's seen her.
Visit my uncle at see if he knows anything.
Your human uncle.
Uh-huh.
That's it?
That's it. I mean, the tomb. Well, okay. Pete-diction. This guy's going to roll up to this party.
This new vamp, you mean?
Yeah, new vamp. He's going to cause a stir. But maybe Damon and Stefan won't be able to deal with it because they're
sitting by the fire.
They're like probably in the Ohio area by then because road trip.
You really think that Damon would be able to like stop being sad enough to go find her?
Well, he's going to go after her eventually, I would think.
Yeah.
I don't think she's going to come to him because she's staying away from him for some reason. What's that reason? Maybe she's Elena with vampnesia. That could be back on the table.
That could still be true.
We haven't seen them photographed together yet.
No.
I don't know. A lot to ponder.
Okay.
You're right. A chapter was closed.
The tomb chapter. That's supposed to be my tomb closing sound, but it was really bad.
No, it's good. Okay, so we might be back, or I might be back solo next week with a fan fiction. Me and Ash might do a Zoom ep or something, or we might be on a 2-week hiatus.
Yeah.
Might have a bonus ep. The possibilities are endless, Ash.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We will be back with Season 1, Episode 15 at some point.
Yes.
We might do some shenanigans before then.
I love shenanigans and Yahooligans.
Yes. Do you think any Yahooligans ever got up to any shenanigans?
Absolutely.
And do you think at the time they were at Bennigan's?
Yes.
If you like the Vampire Diaries and or you are a young adult, you should check out my young adult book series, The Happenstances. Do you know what the titles of both of my books are, Ash?
Yeah. The Happenstances at the Yellow County Community Swim and Racket Club the summer before last.
Is book 1.
Okay.
Book 2.
I just don't say it very often. Okay. Book 2 is The Happenstances at the Yellow County Community Swim and Racket Club.
Nope.
A couple of summers.
Nope.
A couple of semesters later.
Yellow County.
This is embarrassing.
Community.
I'm blushing.
Yellow County. The Happenstances at the Yellow County Community College a couple of semesters later.
That's so close.
Ash, it's okay. We know you only read book 2 once.
I think that's also true.
We know. I've only read it a handful of times.
Well, you read it to me in spurts, and then I read it in full once, and I listened to the audiobook once.
There you go. Hey, that audiobook.
Yes.
We got a really suave guy to read
This beautiful voice,
the
right? Here.
audiobook. Somebody with the dulcet tones. Anyway, those books are fun young adult comedy books. Book 1, Book 2. Their series. Book 3 coming, ?
Sometime in the future.
It's in the works. For any questions or concerns, follow me at Peter L. Harmon on Twitter or Instagram. Ashes is on Twitter and she's private on Instagram. If you have something to say to her that isn't weird, I'll tell her. Email thehappenstance@gmail.com. But don't tweet spoilers or you will get muted, not blocked. I need the follower count. And if you love the show, please leave us a review. All right, see you later.
Thanks, bye.